Good evening, everyone, and welcome to this 2K Sports presentation. The atmosphere in this building is electric as we get a chance to see an energized college player plugged into the roster. Good evening, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. So the Bronx will get the first possession. Now here's Caruso. Pass to Shaq. And Shaq with the slam.
Guys, I feel bad for the rim on that one. Shaq is one powerful dude.
And here's Westbrook from the arc. Buries the long-range jumper.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And he jams it with authority.
Oh, yeah. Caruso has major spring to his game.
And here's Westbrook from the arc. And Shaquille O'Neal pulls it down. And here's O'Neal. He'll bring it up for the Bronx. There's Wagner with the three. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
That's how they like to see him operate. Big part of their attack.
To Stan, you don't see a whole lot of players, 6'10", with the perimeter skills of a Franz Wagner.
Oh, you sure don't, Kevin. And not a guy with his size, strength, and skill. And he can create shots for himself. He can finish through contact. And he will also create shots for his teammates.
Baltimore foul call. Brianna Stewart. First personal foul. First team foul.
It's stolen by Stoudemire. And it's Baltimore on the break. Here's Stewart beyond the arc. Bronx grabs the miss. Now Wagner. Gobert with the block.
Stellar defense. Gobert will have him thinking twice about bringing it inside again.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Basket good. Wagner's got 5 points so far.
Well, you don't often see Wagner go to the mid-range, but right there, he just took what the defense gave him.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
And finished off by Wagner.
Well, with his size and athleticism, it's not hard for Wagner to get up there.
The shot's good from Westbrook.
Oh, I like the quick thinking. Pulls up there and fires.
Castellano. The layup off target. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Baltimore. It's a three-point game. And finished off by Gobert.
Yeah, Gobert making good on the threat of his height and length. Just hammering it down.
Denied at the rim. She said, not in my house.
Here's Harden. Good. Great play by Green to set it up.
Well, that's probably not the shot they were looking for, but hey, when it goes in, everybody's happy.
Westbrook drives in and finished off by Westbrook.
So sudden once he takes that first step. Westbrook often proves uncontainable on the drive.
Pass to Love. It's blocked. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Stewart.
Substitution on the court.
O'Neal with the steal. There's Beal with the three. And a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. The Bronx on top. They're up by one. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Bronx?
Well, a lot of times you'll hear coaches yell, get the ball inside, and you can see why. Good things happen when you get the ball into the paint.
You also have to admire how they challenge the defense inside, getting a lot of points in the paint.
6 to shoot. Here's Love. Got it from 16 feet.
A sweet spot of Love's. He relishes any chance he gets to shoot from the mid-range.
Here's Adebayo. Mitchell outside. Into the... What a jam! Tatum doing it with style.
Wow, what a slam. Tatum not messing around right there.
And there's the call on Zion Williamson. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
And Greg, what stands out most about Donovan Mitchell's game?
I think it's his consistency. He's a fearsome scorer pretty much since he set foot in the league. And with his pull-up game, he can get his shot off against anyone.
Now, here is Harden. Jason Tatum missing his last shot. And that's a foul called on Bradley Beal. That is his first foul of the game. To the paint. Got a piece of it. Beal with the steal. Tatum wide open. He fires one. And he's good on the 3 ball. Tatum's got the lead up to 4 now for Baltimore. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Baltimore.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
Another thing that stands out is how they've contested shots. They're not making it easy for the opponent, and it shows with those block numbers.
Oh, the size and the force of Shaquille O'Neal.
O'Neal is a force of nature. And once he gets it that low, it is a foregone conclusion.
Count it, good. And Larry Brown wants a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. .135 left to play in the first half. And here's Mitchell from the arc. And it's Wagner with the rebound. And so Wagner will bring it up for the Bronx. The putback. Jokic. It's good on the putback. Jokic has got it all tied up now for the Bronx. Oh my goodness! Look, what a play!
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Not easy amongst the trees to get that score, but he just stayed poised.
Oh, and he pops it off the glass. Wow.
Well, that's impressive defense by Wagner. He gets himself into great position.
It's stolen by Adebayo. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. It's going to be on Jokic.
Well, what a display of athletic ability. Hammering it down like that.
And you watch Adebayo, he really has everything you could ask for from that 4-5 position. Not a stretch big per se, and that's partly why he shoots such a high percentage.
Wagner on the wing. And finished off by Wagner.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Baltimore leads by 1. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And sometimes, Stan, lost in everything he has done for his team, Jason Tatum is one heck of a playmaker.
Yeah, Kevin, I think what happens to guys like Tatum when they come into the league is because he can score the ball, and that's such an important skill, we tend to focus on the scoring. But Jason Tatum has become a better playmaker in his time in the league. He's become a better defender and a better rebounder. This guy excels at everything. The artist behind many iconic throwdowns, Russell Westbrook, putting on a show.
Easy little jumper for him right there, guys.
Now here's Leonard. Still without a basket.
Something Wagner continues to work on. It's huge when he's connecting from outside.
Westbrook way outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Wagner looking it over. He's feeling it. Jump shot is good that time. Wagner's got 16.
Look, when Wagner's rolling, he can score with the best of them. He's having an outstanding night.
And so now a timeout taken by Mike D'Antoni. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. And some changes here for the Bronx. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. And here's Love for 3. Baltimore with the rebound.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Puts it up. And it's Westbrook missing.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
Check out Love striking from the corner, diversifying his selections to stay ahead of the D.
Here's Gobert. Pass to Stewart. From deep three-point land. No good on that one. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Outside Rose. The three's from Harden. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. And now it's a 3-point Bronx lead.
And this is what the offense is designed to produce. Slipping Harden into the corner for a 3. That's money.
Now here's Westbrook. He's got 21. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Stewart. Pass to Stoudemire. The kick out to Young. Over Harden. Young with a terrific move and the bucket.
And just proving once again how reliable he is from there. Young is a fantastic scorer with just an impressive arsenal.
And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. There's 45 seconds left to play in the third. Pass to Love. Back to Green. Shot clock at 6. Over Tatum. And it's Green missing. Releases. And that one's good. Tatum's got 7.
Well, he clearly liked that look and made sure not to waste the opportunity.
And the rejection by Love.
Known primarily for his offense and rebounding, Love has the anticipation skills to make plays at the defensive end.
Third quarter, guys, and this has been a neck-and-neck game.
Both teams getting it done defensively as evidenced by the 8 lead changes thus far.
3 quarters of play in a close game here. The Bronx on top. They're up by 1. And time to We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. And Caruso's got the ball here for the Bronx. They lead by 1. Pass to Duncan. And the Bronx tacks on 2 more.
Yeah, you got to honor Duncan from the mid-range. When he's got space to shoot, he does not hesitate.
Ingram attacking. And slam dunk by Ingram.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
Well, plenty of aggression from Caruso right there.
Bronx making a switch here. The free throw drops for Caruso.
Great atmosphere in this building tonight. The fans were primed for this game.
Shot's good by Mitchell.
Now he's just showing off. With range like that, incredible.
And it's Brandon Ingram. With the foul. That's his first foul.
Second team foul. In for Bronx. Number 21.
Caruso looking for an opening. And Wagner has it in the corner. Oh, that is a big-time jam.
Well, Wagner can be a scoring machine, especially when his team is doing a good job of getting him looks.
Oh, that was a two-hander.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
And Larry Brown wants a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Baltimore trails by 5. Westbrook way outside. Again, the miss by Baltimore. Wagner outside. Leonard on the wing.